Yesterday at the last hour, 3:04 p.m., July 21, there were 6,500 unusual options on Tesla. We were in the middle of making videos for our members, so we didn't have time to do it at that last hour. But today, July 22, it's the weekend, so we have more time now to analyze what these unusual options mean. Because as you may know, after earnings, Tesla dropped more than 10%. And so lots of people are asking us, is it going to continue to drop or is it going to come back now? So let's analyze these unusual options on Tesla to find out what the data is telling us. So let's get right to it. These are for the September 15th, 225 strike calls and 225 strike puts. Okay. And when we take a look at that on the options chain, it's 55 days away. And it was the 225s. And you can see it here. On the call side, you can see that the open interest was only 5,979. Okay, so that's less than the 6,500. So we know that this was an opening trade here. Okay, on the put side, however, is 6,548. So there is a possibility that the put side is a closing trade. Okay, we'll have to analyze more data to confirm it, but let's assume it was opening for today. If it was, then they would have sold these 225 strike puts and they would have bought the 225 strike calls. Okay, and this is a synthetic strategy. And when you analyze this trade, you can see, oh, by the way, this butterfly trade is actually our earnings trade where we shorted Tesla and for earnings. So if you haven't watched that video on how we were able to predict earnings would make Tesla stock drop on July 19 before Tesla reported, make sure to watch that video and you can learn how we use unusual options analysis and this strategy. I'll put a link at the top below and also at the end of the video if you want to learn how we did this and what we do for our followers and our subscribers and our members, especially since we have a membership program where we analyze other stocks, not just Tesla. And so if you're interested in that, go to our channel homepage to learn more. So this is our unusual options here. You can see that this is going up as the price of Tesla goes up on the x-axis. Right, so this is above the zero line here as it goes up. So you can see it's a positive 98 delta. Okay, so this is a bullish trade here, going long. Okay, and it's quite a lot of capital because it's the 225 strike puts that are being sold naked here, cash secure. So they are essentially agreeing to 100 shares of Tesla at 225. And so that's 22,500 times the 6,500 quantity. So this is $146 million trade here. This is how much they need buying power to put on this trade. So this is a large investor here. Okay. So that's one of the main reasons why we think Tesla could be coming back up. Okay, so we'll have to keep looking at the data to have a more better idea as the days next week comes in. And also you can see that this technical indicator here is actually now oversold here. Okay, in the past here when it was oversold, you can see that Tesla came back up, right? That was back in June 26, right? So this is just technical analysis, not as strong in predictive power as unusual options activity, which is what we use. And so that's something you want to keep in mind. And also, if we pull that Fibonacci from this low point here to the high point right before earnings, you can see that the 61.8% Fibonacci golden ratio level here, we are at that level now. And we kind of close a little bit below it. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's a very critical level. So if we continue to drop, then the technical indicators and stuff may be telling us a bearish indication. However, as mentioned, unusual options activity analysis, we believe, is a lot more predictive than technical analysis. All right, so make sure to watch our video to learn how we did this, how we do it. Also for earnings on July 19, this video, we'll put a link at the end of this video. You can watch that if you want to learn. If you want to diversify your portfolio with other stocks to increase your profitability, not just the ones that most people trade, then join our membership. Click on the channel homepage, join button to learn more. We provide more exclusive videos for our members that have a higher accuracy in stock price movement. All right. So take care, and please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and have a wonderful weekend. Take care.